Hey guys, what's up? It's McNeil from Louisa Automotive, and today we're going to be talking about business plans for OMVIC, because that's the most common question I get now. I guess a lot of you guys are in the application process, and there's a section where you have to make a business plan for OMVIC, and I keep getting questions about how to make a business plan for your OMVIC application. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today, and hopefully by the end of this video you will get all the answers you need. Okay, let's get into it.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Now, just before I get started with the video, I just want to remind everybody who watching, thank you so much for watching and hitting that thumbs up. The last couple of videos, you've been killing the thumbs up button. Sometimes I forget to mention it, but I'll tell you early now. Give an early thumbs up on this video because one, my voice is shit and yet I'm still doing this video for you. And two, this is a video you guys have been asking for, so here it is. So for sure, don't forget to leave the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, OMVIC business plan. The short and easy answer for that is the business plan is no business plan. Okay, what I mean by that is do not overthink it. There's not really a right or wrong way to make that business plan. The business plan is not like one of those things you think about when you go into a bank and tell them exactly how much money you're going to make, what your projections are, and all of that kind of stuff to borrow money. So when you think of a business plan, generally speaking, that's where your mindset goes. So I want you to understand that that is not really what OMVIC is looking for. If you look at it right now, it basically have a questionnaire. It's just basically a regular questionnaire that you're going to answer. So right now it's not actually making a complete business plan. It's just a business plan questionnaire. Now keep in mind, you cannot really answer any of those questions wrong. There is no wrong answer is what I'm trying to say. If you have, it just has to make sense. If you have a certain amount of money in your account, you have to keep in mind that you have to have money for first and last, rent, to buy initial inventory, maybe to pay the rent for a couple of months until you actually have steady sales. So if you have only $50,000 in your account, and I did make a video saying what's the right amount of money you should have to open a dealership, so by all means check that out as well. But if you only have $50,000 in your account and you're going to tell OMVIC that you're going to have 20 cars in stock, and those 20 cars are going to be $20,000 each, obviously the math don't make sense. OMVIC know that you don't have the money to run the type of business that you want, or that means you're going to have somebody else financing your dealership, which means they're going to have influence and power over your decision making. So OMVIC want to know that you're the only decision maker, or if you're not, then who's that person? They should be on the application as well. So the money have to make sense. So let's go back to the 50 grand. If you have $50,000 and you basically going to be buying cars at $5,000 a piece, and you say you're going to be buying only 4 cars to begin with or 5 cars to begin with, that shows that you have enough money to buy the cars that you're saying you're going to buy. You have enough money to pay first and last to the place you're going to rent, and maybe do a little bit of renovations and get the place to your standard before you get started. So just make the questions make sense to you and what you think your plan is. OMVIC don't care if you're going to be successful or not. OMVIC don't care if you're going to be selling 2 cars a year or if you're going to be selling 20 cars a year or 100,000 cars a year. OMVIC don't give 2 shits, okay? Your business plan just has to make sense. It just has to see that you know what you're talking about and you have realistic goals, okay? So again, it's not an actual business plan. It's just answering the questionnaire. That's all I want you to take away from this. Now, when you get deeper into the application process, so once you now have somebody reviewing or in charge of reviewing your application, if that person have any follow-up questions, they will ask you, okay? So if they need you to elaborate on a specific question in that questionnaire section, they will ask you, hey, I need you to elaborate more on this area. And it's just an answer question method again, okay? So whatever question OMVIC answer you, just fulfill it, just letting them know, okay? So don't overthink this. It's just another human being on the other side processing the application. They're not there to tell you no. The more dealers they have, I think it benefits them. You all pay towards the compensation fund. You all pay them $5 or $10. I think it's $10 right now for every car you sell in Ontario. So it benefits OMVIC the more dealers there is. Every year you renew your dealer license. So I think it makes more sense for OMVIC to have multiple dealers So you should not think that they're working against you. It's more beneficial for them to give you the license to have more competition in the workspace, okay? So I don't really think OMVIC is trying to say no to you, is what I'm trying to say. So don't overthink the business plan thing. Just put together what you think is right, and OMVIC will let you know if they have anything, they need anything more from you, okay? Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully this was really clear to you. The bottom line is it's not overcomplicated. You don't have to overthink this business plan. Just answer the questionnaire and you will be fine, okay? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.